G'day and welcome to the Harley Roadshow. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're regular, welcome back. Well, we're back down here at GRM Performance in Hoppers Crossing with Romy and his band of merry men. Well, let's have a look what we're doing today.
Morning.
Morning. What are we doing, mate? Back on this 2010
Softail.
Beast.
Yep. I just put some oil in the gearbox. Yeah. You can start that again.
Well, before we're so rudely interrupted, what are we doing today?
All right. So just put some oil in the gearbox.
Yep.
And so the transmission is all sorted at this point. We're going to take the rear wheel off and we're going to finish the wiring. As you can see, we already reinstalled the wiring, sort of. We're going to finish all the back here, put everything back in the right position, install the back wheel on its final position. And then we will, I'm going to actually install, before anything, I'll probably install the oil cooler too, and run the wiring because it will help me to finish off the wiring here at the back. And we're going to install the exhaust.
Oof, look out.
We got some interesting exhaust. We'll see if we can fit it.
Yep.
Hopefully it's going to fit. And yeah, we go from there.
All right, let's get into it. So are we putting on the ultra cool oil cooler again on this?
Yep.
Yep.
It's a big motor, so it needs a bit
Do
of
it
cooling.
again?
Yep.
I actually saw somebody online yesterday talking about anything with modifications like this. Guaranteed put the oil cooler on it, especially in Australia, they were saying, yeah, just absolutely almost essential.
Yep, absolutely essential.
So what does something like this sort of cost to put an oil cooler on?
It's got $1,100.
Yep.
Parts and labor.
Yep. But that's a really good, especially in Australia.
It's pretty much a must-have, I guess. If you have work done to the motor, absolutely. I'll highly recommend. I'll recommend everyone, because unfortunately it's one of those products which works in the background.
Yeah,
it's not up front.
It's not sexy.
Yeah, it's not much to see. It doesn't give you any more power, and it obviously comes with a cost.
Yep.
So people tend to consider it's not that important.
Yep.
But I will say is equally as important as the motor build itself.
Yep.
Because we do have to. I can't highlight it well enough that people need to understand this is an air-cooled motor.
Yep.
Not a water-cooled motor.
Yep.
When you have a water-cooled motor, the water keeps the engine temperature under control. And if you have a radiator, that radiator has the capacity to get rid of the extra heat.
Yep.
When you have an air-cooled motor, the only other way is to put massive cooling fins. So the motor, instead of being this tiny, will be this big.
Yep.
And you have extra cooling fins to get rid of the extra heat. But as long as the motor looks identical with stock, so the fins, they have the same capacity of heat exchange with the air. The only other way to get rid of the heat, unfortunately, is through an oil cooler. Yeah, so if you can't cool the motor from outside, then you have to cool it from inside.
Yep.
So basically what happens is all these twin cams, they have little oil sprayers inside, which they spray the pistons and the bottom end with oil to keep the temperature under control. And if that oil is colder, it cools out the motor from inside out. So that's how you get rid of the extra heat. So the motor that runs on the normal temperature and it will last you longer.
Yep.
And it's definitely something that anyone that goes over stage 2 should look into, 100%.
Yep. One oil cooler fitted.
Yeah, sort of. Not quite yet, but
Close.
close enough.
So we just put that little gauge on there. You weren't originally going to do that, were you? But then you just sort of, you thought
Yeah,
it just looked better.
it's a high performance motor, you know.
Yeah.
It's good to keep an eye on oil pressure.
Yeah.
So why not?
Plus they look cool.
And they look cool. Something like this.
Now, package right.
Looks like it's an artificial organ.
What I'm thinking. So this is the front. Yeah. You see something like that?
That's kind of a little fat.
If all, I'm thinking maybe to ceramic coat it matte black.
Yep.
And then heat wrap it gold.
And then put brass.
Brass cover.
Yep.
Yeah. That will look cool.
That'll look way cool.
We have a pair of flanges,
So this
new
is the sort of
ones.
stuff that happens in these builds,
Do we
guys.
still have them on?
It's very, very fluid the way Romy works. You know, he gets an idea and he says, you know what, this is really going to look fantastic if we do it this way. And that's why you get those really, you know, individual outcomes with, you know, stuff that goes on there that, you know, the customer didn't even know he was getting.
We had a pair of flanges here.
That's why I love filming these builds, because of these sort of things. So what we've done here, guys, we've just, Romy's just mocked up this exhaust here. What will end up happening is this will be gold plated, that'll be gold plated, this will be blacked. But I think you just got to ring the customer first and just run it past him and show him a couple of photos, and then we'll go from there. So Romy, you've taken some photos to send to this guy, yeah?
Yeah, I hope he's going to say yes, because I like it much better than the short shots.
Yep.
I reckon it will keep better.
So what are your thoughts? So how did you just had a thought out of the blue and just remembered it?
It bothered me from day one, considering the size of the project and what we're doing to this bike. I reckon the short shots, they just look, nothing wrong with short shots. It's just, I don't think they suit the bike.
Yeah.
What we're trying to achieve just doesn't. I mean, they're still going to look all right. It's just, I think we can do better.
Yeah.
And I always had that in my head. So it just clicked to me last night. Actually, I was doing something else. And it just sort of, I was like, I got that exhaust on the shelf.
Yep.
What if I put it on tomorrow and see how it looks? So yeah, I think it looks hip better. Obviously with black and gold, not chrome and brass, but yeah.
What do you guys reckon? Short shots or these? I reckon this is going to look way better. So leave us a comment down below, see what you reckon, but I think it looks, I reckon, if it was me, I'd be going for that option, because I reckon it'll look way better. Hopefully he says yes. Okay, so we spoke to the customer about this exhaust.
Yep.
And he's given us the okay.
Yep.
So we're going to get this all...
we're going to ceramic coat I'll send the exhaust away and I'll get it ceramic coated.
Yep, so all this will be ceramic coated black?
Yep. And unfortunately, I'll have to do it matte black. I can't do a shiny black as much as I would love to. Yep. But the heat will be too much for it. It'll peel off. So we'll have to go shiny black. Matte black. Yep. And this will go gold on the covers.
So obviously to match all the
to match all the rest. Yep.
Yep. So
gold or brass. We'll see what they can do. So just coat this in the right color scheme. Yep. Yeah, and we keep moving.
Fantastic.
We're moving forward.
But how much better is that really, if you look at it, I mean...
Oh, look, it's...
You use your imagination, that's going to look so much better than...
I believe that will represent the bike much better than... those short shots, as I said, they're fine. I have nothing against them, and we fit quite plenty of them. It's just on this particular bike, to what we're doing to it, I think this definitely, you know, suits the bike better.
No worries at all. Now, if you hear a bit of noise in the background, I don't know if you can pick it up or not, but it's absolutely hosing down outside, so it's hitting the roof. So if it's a bit noisy, that's what it is. But yeah, I reckon that's going to be a really, really good upgrade to the bike. It's going to look fantastic, I reckon.
Yep, I agree.
So what are we doing next?
Forward controls.
Forward controls. Let's go. Beautiful. So do they have, like, if just say you're 6'6" or 6'7", do they have extension kits for these as well?
No.
No.
No, this is an aftermarket product, so yeah. There is a plate that you can put in between the frame and these controls,
Yep.
which moves the controls forward.
Okay.
But these controls, that's it. You can't get them in different lengths.
Okay. So if you got the plate, you'd have to change the cables and everything?
Yeah, you have to change obviously the kit. It's called a 2-inch forward control kit.
Yep.
Extension forward control kit, and it comes with the correct length on the line.
Okay.
So it comes as a kit. The plates, they come in with an extended brake line. Yeah, that's better.
Forward controls on.
Yep.
Okay guys, so we come to an end of another day down here at GRM Performance. So today, what do we get done today? We got the brakes on again.
We got the brakes, we got the wiring done a bit. We done the forward controls. We mock up the exhaust just to see how it looks. Customers seem to be happy. So I will pack up everything and I will send them to painting, ceramic coating, gold plating, all that.
Yep.
And nothing will pretty much happen for the next couple of weeks till we get everything back, and then we'll in between now and then hopefully we'll have a plan with the paint. The paint, it seems to be a bit of a struggle on this project. We're still going backwards and forwards with the customer to decide the final design. Yeah, I think in a couple of weeks we'll be able to finish off most of it, fit the intake, fit the hand controls, and we're just waiting for the paint job, I guess. We're getting there.
Cool. All right, so there you have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Look, let us know in the comments what you think. I think it's starting to look great. I love the look of that exhaust. I reckon it's going to look fantastic. But again, once again, thanks for everybody. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked it, give us a subscribe or give us a thumbs up. Other than that, we'll catch you next time on the Harley Roadshow. See you then.